Benjamin Rich, also known as Bald and Bankrupt, is a 48-year-old British travel YouTuber who gained fame by documenting his travels worldwide, especially in post-Soviet countries. Unlike typical travelers, Ben explores extremely remote areas that are unfamiliar to most Western viewers. In the early 90s, he backpacked through India and developed a love for its culture, leading him to stay for an extended period and open a small hotel business. His fascination with exploring in Soviet history was ignited during his 2-month stay in Moscow in 1993. He mentioned having an ex-wife from Belarus but divorced in 2001. Bald and Bankrupt, also known as Benjamin Rich, mastered the Russian language and ran a business in the UK that eventually went bankrupt, inspiring his unique channel name. Some people have alleged that he committed credit card fraud, leading him to create different aliases and leave the country. One of his alleged aliases, the Fantasist, confessed online about owing substantial debts and changing his identity to escape creditors. In 2018, fellow YouTuber Harold Boulder persuaded Ben to create a YouTube channel. Starting in June, Ben documented his travels in India, and later in February 2019, he moved to Russia. His exploration of post-Soviet states became the catalyst for his YouTube success. Ben received praise and national headlines for uncovering unheard history and stories through candid conversations with locals and adventurous journeys through remote towns. Many viewers appreciated his straightforward video style, characterized by simple editing and informative content. During his travels, he was occasionally joined by his girlfriend Elena, a Belarusian woman he met before starting his YouTube channel. Ben's experiences also led him to write a book under the alias Arthur Chichester, detailing his travels through areas of Belarus affected by the Chernobyl disaster. However, his journey wasn't without challenges. In November 2019, after filming a train journey to Chechnya, Ben faced backlash from local authorities for inappropriate language, and he was forced to apologize on camera for his remarks about a local woman sharing his compartment. In May 2022, Bald and Bankrupt found himself in a politically sensitive area near a derelict spaceport in Kazakhstan. This incident marked the beginning of a series of encounters with authorities. He managed to explore the site with the help of an urban explorer photographer discovering the Baron, a Soviet space shuttle built due to fears of Western powers weaponizing space. Following this exploration, international headlines erupted. Despite Bald's meeting with the FSB and a few cups of tea, he and his companion Elena were arrested. They had to walk 30 kilometers to the cosmodrome in remote Kazakhstan. This incident led to significant consequences. After being released and paying a fine, Bald shared a vlog titled Leaving Russia on September 1, 2022, where he announced his arrest and expulsion from the country. His ban from Russia was a result of his previous comments about Vladimir Putin and his fundraiser for Ukraine. Russian media published his police interview, revealing he was charged with discrediting the Russian armed services, a charge that could have led to a 15-year prison sentence. The incident sparked mixed reactions online. Some viewers believed Bald was trying to save his life by downplaying the situation, while others, especially Ukrainians, sympathized with him and saw his adventure as an understandable reaction. Despite the controversy, Bald's adventures continued, capturing the attention of viewers worldwide. On the surface, the story of Bald and Bankrupt is unusual, backpacking through post-Soviet countries, getting arrested, and documenting it all. However, beneath this surface lies a darker narrative painted by a Reddit community of 12,500 users, part of the subreddit Bald and Border dossier. This group questions whether Bald and Bankrupt and his friend Harold Boulder are sex tourists and prolific pickup artists. Their suspicions about Bald being a pickup artist arose from his videos where his language and interactions with women appeared suspect. In his first video titled, I Love India's Policewomen, he described encountering Indian traffic cops in a way that many found unsettling and slightly predatory. He expressed a peculiar fascination with their appearance, often stopping unnecessarily to observe them closely. Reddit users delved deeper into this suspicion when they found a user named Vakuta, also known as the Fantasist, posting on pickup artist forums. Vakuta described specific charges in Winchester, UK, that matched the details of a trial involving a person named Benjamin Rich Swift, which correlated with Bald and Bankrupt's real name. Vakuta also shared personal details like being bald, 6'3" in height, having Jewish heritage, moving from the Isle of Wight to Brighton, supporting Chelsea, having a Belarusian girlfriend, running a guest house in India, and having a fascination with Soviet culture and knowledge of the Russian language, all consistent with Bald's known background. Most disturbingly, Vakuda shared tactics he allegedly used to sleep with local women, which involved befriending local men and elderly women, babushkas, and fabricating an affluent lifestyle to gain their respect and adulation. This detailed information, combined with eyewitness accounts and corroborative evidence, raises serious questions about Bald and Bankrupt's intentions and activities, painting a far more complex and concerning picture than his travel vlogging adventures initially suggested. The story of Bald and Bankrupt takes a dark turn when Reddit users delve into his online presence. These investigations revealed disturbing patterns in his behavior, including his alleged involvement in pickup artist communities, his disrespectful treatment of women, and his association with controversial figures like Andrew Tate. These revelations came from forum posts attributed to a user named Vakuda, the Fantasist, and raised questions about Bald's ethics and moral compass. Vakuda's posts described manipulative tactics, such as befriending local men and elderly women to gain access to young women. Screenshots from Bald's old Russian social media accounts were used as evidence, displaying him in settings that contradicted his actual lifestyle. The forums contained graphic and derogatory content about his interactions with women from various countries. While some fans remained loyal, defending him against accusations, others found it increasingly difficult to justify supporting someone with such problematic behavior. Bald's last uploads were made months ago, and he deleted his Instagram photos, suggesting he might be distancing himself from the controversy. Amid speculation and conspiracy theories, the situation remains murky. The story of Bald and Bankrupt, once a lighthearted travel vlogger, has taken a dark and troubling turn, leaving viewers to wonder what revelations might surface next.